Well, guys, I got a letter in the P.O. box today from a fan. It looks like it's from Ontario, New York. I think I know what this is because he sent me a message saying that he was going to send me a tool that would help me convert tons into yards. It would help with some home delivery stuff. Let's take a look and see what's in here. It's tight. Okay, so this is from Dan. He sent me his card. Okay, so it's a scale that shows exactly. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to come in handy. So it has the depth, the length in feet, and the square feet, the cubic yards of concrete, tons of asphalt. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. This is going to help me a lot. So, thank you very much, Dan. I will also send you a message online and thank you that way. But this is going to be very helpful for me. Hey guys, good morning. I am here just trying to get organized. I'm about ready to roll out. We're going to give Kale a ride to the bus. We're going to find out what kind of crazy facts, and I use facts loosely, he is going to spit to us on our way to the bus this time. You want some more?
No, I'm good. It's too bitter.
I can't believe you drank it.
I think it's bitter because caffeine makes stuff bitter.
I think coffee's just bitter. So that what I was telling you though, it's beeping because there's not enough air pressure in the tanks. It'll stop in a second.
Okay.
There it goes. It stopped. So when there's no air, the truck won't move at all. And when the tanks are full enough of air, then we push these knobs in. So this is the trailer knob, and I like to push it in as soon as it stops beeping because the trailer takes a long time to air up because it's old. And so and we can't go anywhere until it's full of air because the air is what compresses the springs and makes it so we can move. And then this is the truck one, so when we go to leave, I'll push this in. This is the parking brake. So whenever you stop anywhere, and you're gonna get out, you pull at least this knob, if not both of them. Make sense? I'm gonna teach you how to be a truck driver, bud. Are you excited? Probably not. Get you out driving a dump truck before you ever learn to drive a car. Sound good?
No.
Well, we can do it. It's cold in here.
Not that cold. You just see the coffee, the really long.
Yeah. So good. You want some more?
How do you drink coffee?
It's so good, dude. It's just like
Wow.
beer, though. So it takes time to learn to like it. It's not like you take a sip of it and you're like, wow, this is the best thing I ever drank. Most of the time, people
So
take a
it's
sip of
terrible?
beer or coffee and they're like, oh, this is the worst. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah,
And now look at me. Look at me. I'm 36 years old. I love black coffee and I love me an IPA. The more bitter, the better. Oh, you want us to hand me the inspection sheet out of there?
What, this?
Yep. Give me that, child. Thank you.
places, which ended up working out because my daughter needed me. She it's pretty gross, but she woke up on Tuesday morning or Wednesday, I think it was Tuesday morning, and she said, "Mommy, my hair really itches." And I looked at her scalp, and of course she had lice. So then we spent the better part of Tuesday morning putting like the spray in her hair and then combing out all of the bugs, and I felt really bad and was really sad for her, especially because those combs aren't easy to pull through your hair, and so I kept pulling her hair and it took hours, but she's all good now, so there's that. But took a few days. I did a couple home deliveries. Bobby drove for one of them, and he's not one to want to be on camera, so I didn't record it. But we did a couple home deliveries, and then I went to work for another company on Thursday, and we're back to work for them today. So that's good. And he said that he's got quite a bit of work available, and I'm hoping that this becomes a regular thing. He said that as it gets into the spring and more people are working on their houses and stuff, that we'll have like more material to move closer to town. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. There's a bunch of trucks in here, and the loader's coming from over there, and gonna get some sand, and we're gonna take it into Everett. So I'm always paranoid that I'm gonna either go to the wrong pit or I'm gonna go to the wrong dump site. So I double checking exactly where I'm going. It's the same as I was doing Friday. Okay. His truck ticket's filled out. Now I gotta fill out mine. So I'm having to do 2 separate truck tickets because the guy I'm working for wants me to do one for his company that the customer signs, and then I have to do one for my company to him that then he signs. But it's all working out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the light bar on that loader is pretty aggressive. With the time change, it's freaking dark out here when it's been light so far.
Good morning.
Utility sand, please.
What were you, 14, 18, 18 and a half?
14, 18, maybe just a smidge over each, but yeah, I think that on Friday it had me right at 104, so it was perfect.
Alrighty. Good morning, Justin. You're welcome, Dave. Good morning.
Morning, Justin. I'll take 1517, please.
And County 10-4.
The usual sparkling water. So it's usually pretty much, unless you have a really big loader, it's usually 2 scoops in each at the pit, and they're usually pretty accurate. I think you get a baseline number for each one, and then you kind of work out what loader loads you light, what loader loads you heavy, and you ask for the right number based on that, especially on a haul like this where they want as much material as possible. I think every company wants as much material as possible, but providing all of the weight that you can is important. Thank you.
You're welcome.
After last week, after doing a couple home deliveries, we decided that we are going to get into the home delivery game. I know I said that it wasn't going to be my thing, found that it's pretty easy to grab a couple extra home deliveries on a Saturday to cover some of our expenses and get more money coming in. And also gives us time for me to actually teach Bobby about dump trucking. Because, you know, I can tell somebody something and it's not really as, you know, you don't learn it as well until you actually experience it. You know, so teaching people about power lines and narrow roads and dumping on level ground, like you can say all those things and they can know those things, but until they really get out there and they experience it, it's hard to remember everything. So we launched a Facebook page. It's under the business name, which is Beyond Dirt, and it's in Arlington, Washington. So if any of you are local and you're looking for a home delivery, you can hit me up on Facebook, or you can drop an email, which my email address is below in the description. And and I can get you a quote and we can work it out. Inbound for 5/8 minus commercial. That last load was perfect.
10-4.
I'm curious to hear from you guys about what you guys are doing about the fuel costs. Obviously, that has to be recouped somehow. You can't eat all of that money. Nobody will be able to stay in business. So I'm curious what you guys are doing. What I've chosen to do is to keep running for my regular hourly rate and then add a surge charge based on what the fuel costs the day that I did the work. If that makes sense. I haven't put together a complete chart because I've been just working for one company and we have something like a verbal agreement, and that seems to be working well. But I'm gonna get a chart put together and I can definitely share it with you guys once I do have it. The rate, like the private rate right now for trucks is anywhere from 150 to 170. It just depends on, you know, what kind of work you're doing, who's running the trucks, whatever. So my rate was 155, and then so then we're just adding the surge charge on top of that to cover the fuel that we're burning and the extra money. Beyond Dirt BD1 coming on the scale with another load of 5/8 minus. Let's see where we're at. Jesse had us right at 105 on the last one. It was perfect. Oh. Stops bouncing. Give it a sec. 105, 280. That's pretty good. just about home here, but like I've said before, I still have to back in all the way down to my house down there. And I think we're gonna show you that on the next video. So I can't run the camera because I think we're gonna do the drone. So I can't run the camera and drive the truck at the same time. So I think that probably later this week. And yeah, so stay tuned to that, guys. What you got there, bud?
I got crisp cut or waffle fries. That's what everybody calls them. And they're already seasoned.
Are you pretty excited?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gourmet chicken wings
Yeah.
in the oven. Let me see.
Chicken nuggets.
Yep. For the people that don't like chicken wings.
Which is me.
Yeah,
You have to
that
go
is
and
you.
dye in a hole.
Are you going to pick up that can of olives for me?
Yeah.
Oh, Kel's got it.
What do you want me to do?
Just put it in the recycle, please, sweetie.
I got milk.
Drinking milk? And what's Remy doing? Remy's eating olives and hanging out.
I'm watching TV.
Yeah, he's not really watching TV. He's mostly looking at Kale. He's like, olives. Okay, we got dinner on the table. Remy's just got olives. Davey's got a ton of fries and chicken nuggets. Kale, what kind of sauce is that?
Buffalo.
Is that your favorite?
Yes.
Okay, bud. Okay. Everybody ready to eat?
Yeah.
Remy's already eating. You guys are already eating without me. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.